So this Korean banana milk saved me from having a panic attack. Here's what happened. So I was 21 years old and I was traveling to study abroad in Korea. It was my first time ever flying on an airplane and my first time traveling alone. On top of that, it was a 12-hour flight from Portland to Seattle, Seattle to South Korea, which makes me feel really nervous doing this by myself. I'm about to board the first airplane flight. Yeah, I had no idea how to get around the airport, security, all that travel stuff, you know. So like everything was coming at me like at full blast. I was basically like a lost child with like no direction of like what to do. Oh my gosh. When I got on the airplane, I didn't even know how to put on a seatbelt. Like, I'm not even joking. I was so confused that I asked the guy next to me, hey, how do I put this on? And dude, I just like so stupid. Oh my gosh. During the entire plane ride, I couldn't sleep at all. When I got to Korea, I was probably awake like for over 24 hours by now. Surprisingly, I still had energy when I arrived to Korea. I hope I can find my luggage. I think I'm in the right section. So I got my checked luggage and I was wandering around the entire airport like, I was just so lost, I didn't know how to get to my apartment. So this was when the panic attack started to happen. I had to sit down because I was just so overwhelmed by everything around me. I barely knew any Korean, I had no friends, I didn't have a Korean SIM card for data, and I was just so clueless about like what to do next. There were so many Asians around me that I'm pretty sure I had a culture shock because this was like my first time ever experiencing something like this. I was afraid to ask for help and carrying around 2 heavy backpacks with a luggage, like everything was taking a toll on me. I just felt extremely unprepared. And then all of a sudden, I started to feel my heart beat like faster than normal. It was kind of scaring me. And on top of that, I was getting warm and I started to feel sweaty. I'm like why the heck am I getting sweaty at the airport, you know? So it was just strange. It was surreal. I had like no idea what my body was experiencing, but like at that moment, I knew I had to do something to calm my nerves. So I got up and went to the nearby convenience store. I think it was GS25, and I bought the first thing I saw, which was the Korean banana milk. My heart was still beating fast and I was still feeling sweaty. I feel a little bit lightheaded too, but as soon as I sat down, took a few sips of the drink, then I took a couple deep breaths and took a few more sips, and then suddenly instantly the feeling just went away. All the built up stress and anxiety I had like instantly went away. I felt calmer and I was able to think more rationally and just feel normal again. It felt so weird. I was like, wow, like I'm okay. It was I don't know how else to describe it. Just surreal. So this drink literally saved my life, and every time when I see this drink, it makes me think about the moment when I arrived to Korea and how it made me feel relieved at that moment when I was experiencing something so abnormal to me. Just got off the bus for like 2 hours. But yeah, it's been crazy. It's really humid right now, but I honestly don't know where I am. It may sound a little funny to say, but like this product, this Korean banana milk, means something to me. And every time when I drink this or when I see this around, it makes you think about that moment when I was in Korea at the airport. It just means a lot. It's also weird to say that like a drink impacted my life. Like it's kind of weird, but thank you for listening to my story, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.